No, okay. What's up, everyone? Sorry, got a little rusty on the intro. My bad. Welcome to GHG. It is the season finale of the show.
Season finale. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah. It is the end of football season.
Brought to you by Skittles.
Jesus, you're drinking Skittles? I didn't even know they existed.
I bought it when I was driving back from Vegas from the beef jerky store. For those that know the alien beef jerky store, if you know, you know.
Mm, Gotcha. All right. So first off, I want to kick off the show by saying that next week will be off. Um,
Why?
I
Where are we
might,
going?
I might be in Austin. I gotta do one more. I gotta do one more trip. Taking my stuff up there. And some other stuff in the house, and then I have a month basically to pack up all my. I'll pack up the house and then get going to New Mexico.
And then hopefully I will be going out there shortly.
Yes, that'd be nice. Um,
Oh, thanks.
you're welcome. We have a couch for you.
You're gonna show me all of Houston's best strip clubs.
Okay, I don't. I know none of them.
That's the comment I was waiting for you to say, and you're like, and I don't know what any of them are. You're
I
like,
don't.
I will refer you to one of my friends that can show you around.
Actually, I do have a buddy that would like because he's always like, we gotta take you out like in style. I'm like, I'm not going to strip clubs. He's like, just once. I'm like, no, no, man.
I will, I will be offered as tribute then. I will do it.
I, it's just funny. It's just funny because like whenever I say I don't like strip clubs, guys are like, oh, okay, it's because of Ashley. I'm like, no, I genuinely do not like strip clubs.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
You're one of those. No, it's not. Well, I mean, kind of, yeah.
I've
Because I just,
I've had look. I understand the reasons why people don't like them, but the
yeah,
thing is almost every time I have gone to them with a group of friends, I have a good time. So I have good memories of going.
I have good memories of going when I've gone because of the shit that happens while we're there. Um, it's never ever the dancers.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily who we see or who gives us a lap dance or some pretty girl. It's just like it's a bunch of guys hanging out having fun. And most of the ones I've gone to have the ones with alcohol, so we get pretty hammered. And I don't know, it's just always been a good time.
I mean, that's fair. I,
There,
I,
oh,
if I'm going to drink and have fun with my friends, I'd rather just go to a bar and like chill.
well, yeah, because you're an old married man now. But I'm saying back in the day, I'm
Even,
like I haven't gone.
even back in the day,
Oh,
I'm
well, see,
telling you,
that's on you. No, no. See, back in the day, it was fun because when I was in my early 20s and stuff, or in college and stuff, there was one that was actually really close to where I live now. And we used to go like on the regular to the fact of where the girls all knew us and we knew them and everything was kind of funny. And we always had a blast. We had so much. It was just like hanging out at a bar, except it was naked girls dancing because
I mean,
it was one with alcohol.
yeah, like look, if that's your jam, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but yeah, just so I was
Well, like I said, this was a long time ago, but like I
no,
have fond memories. I can't remember. I struggle to remember the last one I went to. That's how long it's been. I cannot remember the last one I went to.
I
It's been a good while.
I can remember the last time I went to um 2009, 2010. Well,
What was the reason?
I went to okay, so I was in Austin. I was living in Austin at the time. And yeah, I think it was '09 because I '09 or 10 '09 2010 because I was in grad school. And a buddy of mine called me up and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to a strip club?" I'm like, "No, fuck off." And he goes, "Come on." I'm like,
Like you? No.
"No." I'm like, "No, I don't want to." And he goes, "Come on." I'm like, "Dude, no, I hate strip clubs." He goes, "It's for school." I'm like, "Oh, what?" He goes, "It's a sociology experiment. I need you to come."
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like, "All right, fine. Let me call." I was my girlfriend at the time. I called her up. I'm like, "Hey, do you mind if I go?" She's like, "I don't give a shit." Okay. So,
Did
you know,
you tell her it was for school?
No, like, well, I mean, I said
Oh,
like, hey,
okay.
because we all knew, she knew my friends. So I was like, yeah, Rob needs me to go to the strip club with him. She's like, I don't care. Okay. So, and so I texted Rob. I'm like, all right, I'm in. Who else is coming? He goes, Matt. It was a buddy of ours. I'm like, all right, cool. So, um, Matt picks Rob up. We meet at the club. I forget which one it was. It's still there. It's on the corner of 71 and 35. And I think it's still there. It might have closed. I don't know. But we go in. It's like Monday night. So it's like not. It's like Monday at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So it's
Okay.
not a good time. And I felt so bad. So we go in, and it's like empty, and like we pass like the retired, like, I guess the stripper mom, like sitting at the bar, and we're there, we're chilling, and like we order our drinks, and we're watching ESPN, and the woman, like, I see her walking up, so I turn my chair away from the guys, and she just comes up, she's like, "Hi, y'all here to have fun?" Like, we're like, "How many cigarettes have you smoked, ma'am?" And we're like, yeah, just here, yeah." "You boys wanna party?" Like, "Nope, nope, we're good. We're good. We're good." She goes, "Okay, well, if you wanna party, let me know." "Appreciate it, thank you." And we're just like, "God," like, "That is the rascals, deepest voice ever." So, I'm still turning away and I turn back to the guys, and they're both like, "You abandoned us." I'm like, "Hey, every man from the South here, okay? I am not helping you out of that jam." Um, so a dancer comes over, and my buddy Rob, he was probably about 350 at the time. He's a big boy. And like she's like, sitting on his lap. She's like, "So, and they're like talking, and Matt and I were like, "We're gonna keep watching ESPN." And she goes, "Do you want to dance?" And Rob was like, "I would love one, yeah." So they go off, and like we see them like off in the corner, and they're dancing. And Matt and I were talking, like, "Yeah, like, he's like, do you like coming here?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Nah, it's pointless for me, I guess." So we're talking, blah blah. And like I go, "Hey, Matt, why is it their waitresses are cuter than the dancers?" And he goes, "They don't have daddy issues." I'm like, that makes sense. Okay. So like we're there, we're like 10 minutes has gone by, 15, 20 minutes, and we're like, we should get Rob. That's gonna be an expensive dance. So like in 20 minutes, there's there's like what, 6 songs, 7 songs, 7 songs times 20. Right? This is an
Depends
expensive.
on the length of the song, but yeah.
What's up? What'd you say?
I said it depends on the length of the song, but yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Um, and so he's like, "Yeah, we should go get Rob. He's gonna like break his wallet tonight." As we're getting up, we see Rob paying the girl, and then we see him quickly walking to us, and he's doing this there. He's like, "Go, go, 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 go." And Matt and I we're like finishing. What the shit? And we finish it, put down, and Rob's like fast walking at this point out the club, and Matt and I are like, what did you do? And we get outside, and he goes, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Bro, how expensive was that?" He goes, $20. And we're like, "How?" And he goes, every time the song changes, "Is that a different song?" He's like, "No, it's the same one. Keep dancing." We get in my
So
car.
she was dumb.
I mean, come on, 20 minutes. It's like you like. I told her it was the same song. It's one long song. We're like, "Matt, Rob, you ass. That's her
Wow.
livelihood." He goes,
Yeah,
"I
that
didn't have
girl's
to."
trying to put herself through college.
Exactly. She's trying to be a nurse, damn it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Okay. Real quick before we get into the Super Bowl, which was I loved it. Even though I was wrong last week, I loved it. Real quick, real two things. The Saints hire the Eagles offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, as head coach. So I think that'll
Which
be,
we all know is gonna happen.
yeah, exactly. We saw that coming. Um, I like I like the fact. Okay, so there we have two things with Aaron Rodgers and then one with Dak Prescott. So, uh,
Well, wait, you weren't done with the. Oh, I thought you were gonna finish the Saints thing.
that was all. That was it.
Oh, did you see who he's likely to hire as his DC?
No, who?
Brandon Staley.
Why doesn't even sound familiar?
the Chargers' old coach.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
So it's like a reunion of the same two coaches to where the Chargers have what, like 5 wins. So yeah,
I mean,
I can't help but laugh at this. I'm just like, the team was terrible with these two together, and now they're going to be together again, and they're going to have less talent.
much less
This
talent.
sounds,
Yeah.
that sounds like a dumpster fire waiting to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I
pretty
wish
much.
them well. I honestly, I wish them well because they're not part of the organization anymore. And as much as I'm not a fan of Staley, I don't have a problem with Kellen Moore. I don't feel like he was necessarily the problem. Although I don't understand how he used Austin Eckler half the time. But I just saw that, and I'm just thinking like these guys were terrible together, but yet they're going to be together again. It's funny. Anyways,
I mean,
moving on.
Moving on. So Aaron Rodgers. So apparently the Jets did give him a chance to come back on 2 conditions. One,
Are you going to say the Pat McAfee thing?
Yeah, the Pat McAfee thing. He couldn't be a Pat McAfee anymore. And then 2, it was he had to attend all the practices.
Did he not do this before?
No, so last year he skipped like 2 of the mandatory like off OC practices, OTAs, because he was in Egypt.
Oh,
or getting high in South America. So those are the 2 things you have to do to come back.
When he's a dark cabin or whatever that shit is he did.
Yeah, he's a fucking moron. So yeah, and then also, I feel like Dak Prescott has a bit of delusion here because he said, "I feel we've competed and we've beat them, so I think that we're right behind the Eagles." Like, bro.
When did they beat them? 2023?
Basically, yeah. Let's see here. Prescott has a 9-4 record against the Eagles, going back to 2016. None of his 9 wins came this season, as Philadelphia beat Dallas twice by a combined score of 75-13.
There you go. So
what? And with the way that not the Eagles, well, the way that the Eagles are trending, but also the way that Dallas just hired their offensive coordinator as their head coach, like Dallas is going nowhere, and I love it.
I struggle to wonder if Dallas is going to be the worst team in that division.
Oh, 100% they are.
You think so? I don't know. The Giants still could suck. Like they still don't have a quarterback, but like it's just funny at this point. Like they might be neck and neck. Like
I'll tell you what. Here's why Dallas will be the worst team in that NFC East team, right? We expect the Giants to suck. We know they're going to suck. The Cowboys actually have, some people to where they shouldn't suck, but they're still going to suck. Right? Like, hold on. I found this. It's one of the memes I was going to go over, but I love this.
What?
Look.
That's pretty great.
Did you? I didn't watch the Hard Knocks season with the Giants, but watching Moore come in and tell his GM, if Saquon goes to Philly, I won't be able to sleep.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess he's not sleeping much.
The owner, Morris, said that if he goes to Philly, I won't be able to sleep. The GM son, like I said, like last week, told his dad, keep Saquon, move up, and get Jaden Daniels. And the GM's like, nah, we're good. We got Daniel Jones. We're good.
I can't even remember now. They took Malik Neighbors. I was like, who did they take first? They took Malik Neighbors. So, can you imagine if they would have Malik Neighbors and Saquon? Oh, but with Daniel Jones, ooh, yeah, I don't know.
Look, if they take, I think, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Malik Neighbors was a good pick, but if they'd gone with Jaden,
oh yeah, I know.
Jaden and Saquon.
I'm just saying. I wonder if it would have mattered if they had Malik and Saquon together. That's a pretty good combination right there.
But you need someone to throw to Malik.
No, that's true. That's true.
I mean, you look at like what? And it's funny. Saquon in 1 year with Philly, and granted they have a great offensive line, great great quarterback. They have all the pieces there. You look at the fact that within 1 year he almost broke the rushing record, which I still think he should have. I think they should have kept him for half the game or half to get the record, and then won a Super Bowl. Like, damn. Like, come on. And this is coming off the season where we were wondering if Sirianni was going to get fired halfway through.
Yeah. I don't think
So
that's happening now.
no, he bought himself like in a few years. But I mean, it's one of those situations where like, damn.
I didn't realize that because I was
The
thinking about
Giants.
what what.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, it was one of those things where I was wondering because Nick Foles was, the one they won with last time, and I was like, Sirianni wasn't even there. And my brother was like, no, it's Peterson. I'm like, oh, so this is his first win. So
Yeah. It's his first win. It's Jalen Hurts' first win.
well, no, that I remember though.
It's it's something that good for Philly, good for the Eagles. I'm glad for them.
I mean, sure.
I mean, would you have rather the Chiefs move on a 3-peat?
No, that's this thing. It's just, like I said, I still stand by. I wanted Detroit there. So. Yay, Philly won. Sure, it more comes down to it's more that they beat the Chiefs. Every person I talk to that I know is a Philly fan, I just sent them. I said, congrats on the win. Thanks for beating the Chiefs. I make sure to double that because that's what is the important part. I don't really care that the Eagles won. I'm just glad the Chiefs lost.
I mean, that's fair.
I really wanted Detroit there, so I can't not thank for that.
Dude, I called Buffalo Detroit, but I was wrong. But
I mean, America was wrong because that's what America wanted. So
we got Chiefs Eagles rematch and holy shit! All right,
I know the thing that I'm conflicted on is as much as I loved seeing Mahomes and Kelsey get embarrassed, not so much Andy Reid because I don't have a problem with Andy Reid. He's a genius. He's Hall of Famer, I love seeing the Chiefs get destroyed, but at the same time, let's just flash forward 10 years, and this is going to be probably the worst Super Bowl in the last 15 years. Like, it was a snooze fest if you think about it.
So here's yes. However, I think that so many people wanted to watch the Eagles just destroy Kansas City. I think it'll be known, and also the fact that Vice President Trump was there, cheering on the Chiefs and wanting him to win. I think that will go down as a moment where, like, oh, okay, he again picked a losing team. Cool.
Yeah.
Loser
backing the losers.
Exactly. So
I don't know what the hell his daughter was doing there. I was like, come on, like she knows anything about football.
It was a daddy-daughter date,
I guess, huh?
Daddy wants to date daughter, and there you go. All right.
The thing that I didn't get to see, did you get any official word? We were all debating on how long he was going to stay.
he left I think halftime.
Oh, okay.
So
we were very curious when he left because we know there's no way he sitting through 4 quarters.
Nope. All right. So we got Mahomes Hurts. I love these. I love these. I was going through these are hilarious. Like the turnovers. What 3-peat? This was fantastic. I love this. That's just great. What the train right into Philly is going to look like on Friday. That's fantastic. Mahomes had Allstate instead of State Farm. Maybe be protected from mayhem.
Oh.
Dude, look, I have zero issues with Hurts getting the MVP because Hurts balled out Sunday.
Wait, someone has issues?
No.
Oh,
We finish because he played a nearly perfect game, right? Except for like one turnover, flawless game. That Philly defense was absolutely like diabolical
mm-hmm.
against that Chiefs line. I mean, they were always right on top of Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you could have given like the Philly defense MVP, there we go. We'll get to Kendrick in a minute. But people, was it you that shared this, or I saw it? Maybe I saw it online. The pressure that that the Philly defense had on Mahomes. They were talking about like that was pretty much the same pressure that CJ Stroud had been going through all season. So like if Mahomes, couldn't get through it with that, they need to, basically saying that Houston needs to fix their offensive line, but it wasn't all CJ, it was the offensive line. This one, I mean, damn, like Kelsey didn't get shit. Harrison didn't get a point. I love that.
I'm sorry, what was that about Kelsey?
I mean, dude, it's one of those things where I would have thought he would have gotten at least one touchdown.
At the same time, I very much called wrong. I said Kareem Hunt was going to get a touchdown. That didn't happen. So, I got to take my good ones when I can, but I also have to take my faux pas when I have to.
I mean that.
Yeah, because we all called Xavier Worthy having a balling game. We all said that was going to happen.
And he had what, 2?
What, 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like 2 touchdowns, like 168 yards or something insane.
Yeah.
We all saw that coming.
Yeah. Worthy. He's also the first Longhorn to have a touchdown in a Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, because it was I have to give him credit because it was a spectacular catch. But I mean, when he got that second touchdown, I think the Eagles had already given up.
Oh yeah.
But it was still a great throw catch, regardless. I mean, I think it was like 60 yards plus or something.
65 yards. Yeah. No, that was fantastic. I know we were joking in one of the toy chats because one of the guys in Otorgana Mood, Zen, is from Philly and is a huge Eagles fan.
Oh, I'm sure he's doing good then.
Oh, he's in love. He's loving it. He was going to be on the show tonight, but they're
going.
Still, no, they're having a massive snowstorm. So he's helping in Philly. Yeah, they're having a massive snowstorm.
Oh wow! So they got lucky on that because everybody was sure out there on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were. I saw them passing along a light pole. It was like, what?
Did you see they literally knocked the light poles down? I don't know how you do that. How do you bend metal?
I don't get the point of that.
It's probably something that goes back 8 million years that we don't know. But I just don't understand how you break metal. Like, those are metal poles.
Someone's got like it's Philly. It's a blue collar town. Someone has tools in their car.
Probably. And then I saw a video today on Instagram that they were showing people inside the subways. They were riding on the top of the subway cars, like plank style. I was like, that's just insane.
So that's what this one means. Hold on. That's what this one means. Okay.
Maybe.
I think so. What besides like a great game watching the Chiefs lose, that was fantastic. Dude, people were mad. People were giving Brady shit online because he the watch he wore was
Is that a small country?
Yeah, $740,000. It was like, damn, dude.
The thing with that though is that I don't know if you know, but was that his watch?
Yeah.
Well, no, because like I didn't know if it was like because if you don't know for like the Oscars and the Golden Globes and stuff, a lot of times like girls will have like $1.5 million necklaces on and stuff. And people think that they own that. It's like they just rent it for the evening and then they give it back to the jeweler like the next day. Like they don't keep it. It's not theirs. So I wonder if that was legitimately his or he was just showboating.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's see here.
I mean, if it is his though, geez, ridiculous. Like there's no reason to put that much money on a watch. Like why? Why do you need a watch that expensive? That's stupid. I bet you didn't even tell time.
Let's see here. Let's see here. That it is his.
Is it? Oh my god.
It is his.
That's ridiculous. Like why?
That is it is a one of two.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's easy for me to say because I don't have that kind of money, but even if I did, I just could not spend money on shit like that. I couldn't do it. Although I would go around and buy like, fucking Amazing Fantasy 15 or something, and people would probably laugh at me the same way. So, I guess it to each his own.
So hold on, I got let's see here. It's the 49 karat timepiece is encrusted with 338 brilliant cut diamonds. Yes. The only person that had a more expensive watch was Jay-Z wearing a $3.5 million watch.
I don't understand it. I really don't. But okay, sure.
I just realized my NFL logo is starting to crack. Oh, I've had this jersey for 13 years now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. I've kept dude, for being like 13 years. I've kept it pretty good.
Well, I'm sure you paid a good amount for it.
$40.
That's it?
It was Gina came in wearing one. I'm like, oh, it looks really good. And she goes, yeah, it's $40 like on like some like third. It's probably like a quasi knockoff, but
yeah, it's got the NFL logo.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. If it was no, this is all stitching. Yeah, this is yeah.
Speaking of clothes, did you see that? I didn't save it because it was so many good things. I just didn't bother saving them all. There was a reel out there that showed all the Chiefs gear getting boxed up, all the three-peat stuff. You know how they all send it to like foreign countries?
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a reel that showed them boxing it all up and sending it all off to like Somalia or whatever the hell it goes.
There was some poor kid out there going, "Oh, the Chiefs won a three-peat," and like, no, they didn't.
Yeah, they were boxing up like jerseys and like everything. And I'm like, oh, I love the person who put that together.
Well, because during the game, like after like halftime, like they like set up the both locker rooms. I think it's the fourth quarter, and they have like everything out, like ready to go. And then like if the losing team's like, oh, time to box this shit up. They lost. All right. Whoops.
Of course, with this game, they didn't bother to ever need to take it out
at all. They're like, what's the score at the halftime? And like I know people were like, well, they could. I mean, look at the Patriots against the Falcons.
That's what I kept thinking was going to happen, and that's just me hating the Chiefs so much. My brother was like, "Dude, this game's over." I'm like, "No, they can still come in." My brother's like, "Dude, the game's over."
The refs can still interfere. The refs can still interfere. Like, no, this is over.
Well, it was just that important for me for the Chiefs to lose that I couldn't count them out. I did count them out, but when it hit the fourth, I count them out. That's when I was like, all right, they're down by 3 touchdowns in the fourth. I'm like, okay, this is over.
When it was 3 touchdowns in the fourth with like 3 minutes left, I was like, all right, like they would need a miracle.
Plus, they got like what, 3 field goals?
Yep. No, wait. Who? No, did they get field goal? No, because Harrison Butker didn't kick.
No, Elliott, silly.
Oh, gotcha. My bad. Yeah, Philly. Yeah,
no, I know it's funny. Butker actually did nothing because they kept going for 2-point conversions every time, so he literally did nothing.
I loved it.
That's why I sent you that one meme I sent you or whatever. Because he literally did nothing.
Did nothing. Okay, and then because you're a
Although
grumpy,
I saw a thing, I was not aware of this. I'm not surprised, but I was not aware of this. It's something like, I probably should have saved it for the context of the show. I think they said all the Eagles players get a bonus of like $170,000,
mhm,
and the Chiefs players, just for being participants, get like $96,000 just for being in it.
the
So
shit.
yeah, so no one's really a loser if you think about it.
No, no.
Although the way Kelsey walked away, he's still a loser. They showed there was one. They showed a video of him leaving after the game, and he literally just had his little duffel bag, and he's like walking out by himself, and there was no one around him, and he just like it was like dead man walking kind of thing. There's like Travis Kelsey leaving after the game, and he's just like it was just weird, like walking all by himself.
Well, I mean, he's upset. I mean, I don't blame him because he's upset. He didn't do shit. I'm like, all right.
No, but I guess I don't know. I figure like he'd leave with other players, or he'd have I don't know freaking Taylor with him or something. Just funny watching him walk by himself. I thought was
Yeah,
funny.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, there was, yeah, that's,
Although someone showed a joke, they had a video. Yes, because I've been out the last 2 days, so I've had plenty of time to watch. They showed a video of him going into Taylor's suite, I guess, after the game, and I guess he was so confident that they were going to win that he didn't bring a change of clothes, and he was still wearing. Did you see that pimp jacket?
oh
Fucking
yeah, yeah.
underwear he was wearing. He was still wearing that after the game. He didn't bring a change of clothes.
That's
So the comment of the person making the video was like, "So I guess somebody thought they were going to go out for a night out of the town, and they didn't think they needed a change of clothes."
exactly. I mean, you can't fault him for being confident, but at least bring a pair, something. Um, so, uh, the game I thought was great just because Philly demolished the Chiefs. I spent okay, so luckily, I only missed like the first 5 minutes of the game, because we ordered Buffalo Wild Wings, and I got there. We ordered it for 4:30. I didn't get home till like 5:40.
What were
Right?
you doing?
Huh?
What were you doing?
Waiting.
Oh, you're
Buffalo,
waiting at Buffalo. Why did you
Buffalo.
not order them earlier? You know it's going to be a busy day.
I don't want to eat my wings
I got
before the
pizza.
game.
I got pizza at 3 o'clock.
I want to eat. I want to eat my food during the game. I want to be able to enjoy my food during the
I
game.
know, but you know it's going to be busy.
Yeah, you know what? I heard the same shit from Ashley. Okay, so okay, so because she
Lucky
was
for you,
like,
nothing important happened.
it's true. So before, let's see, when did she order the? She ordered them like 12:30 at night, right? She pre-ordered them, right? Um,
But you had to go get them.
I had to go get. I'm like, yeah, I'll go get them. I don't give a shit. I go get to 4:30. I'm like, hey, like this is my name. Okay, great. This happened 2 years ago because we were still at the apartment. The one Rihanna did her halftime. I was there from. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings for half of the game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like I was getting pissed. I'm like, dude, where's my the food's coming out? The food. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like this is bullshit, right? Um,
You're watching the game on their TV, huh?
I was just chilling there watching the game, like texting Ashley, like, oh, this. So I get there at 4:30, and I'm waiting, and like this woman walks in, and she's like, I'm here to pick my food, and they're like, oh, what's your name? She goes, gave him the name. She's like, okay, well, it's not ready yet. She goes, I ordered this 2 days ago, so I need my food. Right? We're hosting a big party. I need my food.
Well, no,
So
like your point is perfect. I ordered this 2 days ago. You can have it right when I said 2 days ago.
exactly. And so finally they call, so it's under Ashley's name. They call Ashley. And what's funny is there are these two girls that were watching the game, waiting for the food, or watching the pre stuff waiting for the food. And this one girl, she was like, they know this is the Super Bowl. They know this is the busiest day for Buffalo Wings. Why is this shit not ready? They should have which is fair. So they say, Ashley, Ashley B. I'm like, oh, that's me. But I start to get up, and I hear the girl goes, "I'll be Ashley. I'll be anyone right now. I will be anyone right now." I started laughing. I like I was like in there. She's like, "This is funny." So I get my food. I go up there, and she's like, "King." I'm like, "No, Ashley." And she's like, "Oh, here's your food." I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "I got the food." I'm like, text. I'm like, "I got the food." And she's like, "Hurry home. Don't speed, but hurry home." So I haul ass. But we didn't eat lunch because we were getting wings. So get home. We're like I just missed literally like 6 minutes of the game. Didn't miss anything. Um, but yeah, dude, it was just one of those things. Where, like, I'm like, oh come on. And she like Friday. She's like, what do you do? What do you want to do for the Super Bowl? I'm like, wings. And she goes, God damn it, no, no. Every time we get wings, you wait there, and I get hungry, and I get pissed because I told you that we should have gotten the wings. I'm like, but I want the wings. It's the last time we'll be in Houston for the Super Bowl. I want my buffalo wings. She goes, you can get wings anytime. I'm like, not this time. She's like, fine, fine. So I'm there waiting. I'm like, it's taking a while. She goes, we should have gotten pizza. If we had gotten pizza, you'd be home right now, and I'd be eating. I'm like, fair.
To be fair, I did.
Yeah, dick. So I missed John Baptiste's
I still don't know who
song.
that is.
What?
No idea who that guy is. This guy's coming on doing the national anthem. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? My brother had to Google it, but like then he tells me, I'm like, okay, I still know who he is.
Grammy award-winning jazz pianist was on the
all that jazz I listen to. Okay,
was on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert for like 10 years as his like band.
Oh, okay.
Do you not listen to any music? Jesus. I love John Batiste.
To be fair, very little lately, yes, but still, yes.
I actually have
the jazz. Come on.
They're in New Orleans. What the fuck did you expect?
I'm not saying it's a bad choice. I'm just saying I have no idea who he is.
I have the one album of his I have is actually the Soul soundtrack from Pixar. It was him and Trent Reznor did it. Wonderful soundtrack.
See, I know who he is.
Batiste is an absolute like musical genius. Like it's phenomenal. I've watched his videos of him taking Beethoven into the blues. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, but I also listen to
This is one of those things like Robert will leave you in the show notes his video selection of John Batiste.
I mean, I could because it's fantastic. All right. And then before we go into our favorite commercials, dude, I thought Kendrick, like, I agreed with Lance in that because Lance I think he should have had more guests with him. Fair, right? My sister were like, I like this, but I would rather have like Chappell Roan and Charlie XCX. I'm like, fine, that's my sister's stuff, her jam. And I do I'm listening to more Chappell Roan now, and amazing voice. Chappell Roan, Derek, is a singer.
Oh.
She's a singer. She just won a Grammy too. So
okay.
Try and listen to something in the past 10 years.
Whoa, hold on.
The dude okay, look, you're like, who's this guy? I'm like, he's a Grammy and Pulitzer Prize winning rap artist, okay?
No, I know who he is. I just didn't know any of his stuff, and now I don't care to ever hear any of it ever again. So yeah.
Okay, all right, old man Derek.
Did you see all the jokes that people were putting up online, like making fun of white people?
Oh yeah, 100%.
They were like white people saying they can't understand Kendrick Lamar, and then they're like, but they listen to Pearl Jam.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I listen to neither, so whatever.
Yeah, god damn it.
He just speaks like random spoken word. The music was boring as hell. Like he just like talks fast. Like, yay, okay, wonderful, great. That's swell.
My God, you're an old man. My parents.
No, I like musicians. I like bands. I like people that play instruments. Not some guy that's playing pre-recorded music.
He was rapping it. He didn't pre-record.
I'm sure it was already made.
Well, the beats were, but not his.
That's what I'm saying.
So who gives a shit? Most people.
That's not what I listen to.
My God. In my day, we played the trombone with the music. In my day.
I don't understand why I'm asking too much that I want a guy and a guitar and a drummer. I'm sorry. I guess I'm asking for too much.
Dude, as a drummer, I love bands too. Like I drum,
Okay then. I don't understand why
but
it's so hard for you to conceive it then.
but but I can also respect other rap genres,
I can respect some, but I just didn't respect this one. It was boring.
dude. Like
Although
go,
now I've gotten the 8 million onslaughts from Instagram about all the hidden meanings and Easter eggs. Ooh,
yeah, no, it's actually like he actually
feuding
does
with,
like
and again rappers that feud with each other. Another boring trite that I don't care about. It's like, dude, it's so childish. Like whatever.
well,
They,
it's just funny because Drake tried to start some shit and then Kendrick buried him, like buried him. Like, all right. But no, like I like the fact that once again he like he called out people who voted for Trump and he called out Trump and said that it was a bad pick and the fact that he had Serena Williams there, because she got she did the crip walk at Wimbledon and she got blasted for being for being too ghetto, so she had her dance on the X because it was her ex boyfriend about Drake, and then the fact that Samuel L. Jackson was Uncle Sam, a black man playing Uncle Sam. It was like so many different things. It was just fantastic, levels upon levels of just like great meanings,
okay.
great meanings, great meanings. But
And
no,
they and I had to read about them later because I gave it about less than 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to the
dude,
bathroom now.
you didn't give it 5. You gave it like he came out on the GNX and you're like, who is this guy? I'm like, it's Kendrick.
Yeah, but I was
Who?
still watching it when I was texting you. So
Who?
I think I
Who
gave
is
it at
it?
least 5 minutes.
I watched it. I'm like, all right. When they did the 3 songs I wanted him to play, he played, and so I was happy. He did Humble, DNA, and then They Not Like Us.
The
I
thing,
was
the
happy.
thing, the thing I thought was amusing was uh, seeing on social media, on Twitter and Instagram both, is that people were very divided
Oh
in
yeah.
the sense that like uh, every time someone said that they loved it, or like someone said, "Oh, that's the best I've ever seen," or "One of the best I've ever seen," someone would always reply with, "You haven't watched that many, have you?" Or "Was that the first one you've ever seen?" Like, so it's like
No,
it's
there
like
there
it's so
there's
there was so many people that were like, "Yay," and then there was people that were just immediately jumping on the backlash it.
there's a lot, yeah, a lot of white people were very angry because it was very like, and I say this with all like with just like a very pro black halftime. It was great. It was fantastic. I liked it. I actually really dug it. Um,
But see, my thing would be like, it's like I'm not even with these guys. Like, yeah, it's like I don't care that it was, a hip hop rapper
but
artist.
then
I haven't liked the friggin' halftime show in like 10 years. So it's like they all just every year just one. So it's like I'm not even saying like, oh, this one
what?
was bad. It's like,
Dude,
whatever, they're all bad.
literally, okay, look,
We
the
already
best,
went through this last week. They don't want to listen to us talk about it again.
the best halftime show is still Prince. All right, Prince is the best halftime show.
Which is funny because there was so many people I saw throw that rebuttal at people that tried to say this was the best one, and then people would say like, you need to see the Prince one. There's so many
Prince,
people that threw that back.
Prince is fantastic, right? Prince is amazing. Prince is the um. I probably go Prince. I thought, and this is going back to like 2001, the Aerosmith, Britney Spears, Nelly halftime was really good. NSYNC. Um, I really like the Weeknd's halftime show. The Weeknd is an artist. Okay, he's a
I
music.
know who he is.
Let's make
He was
sure.
on that. He was on that terrible show with Lily Rose Depp where he was god awful.
Yeah, that shouldn't even that didn't even get like a full season, I think.
No, it did, but it
Okay.
got canceled.
Um,
It was awful.
I
Don't watch
like
it.
I thought Lady Gaga did a great job. Rihanna was amazing. Um,
I feel like I didn't see the Gaga one even because I like her, so I don't remember it. So I feel like I
that
didn't
was
see it.
they, and they
Maybe I missed it.
that was the one with the last one they had in Houston,
But I'll say maybe I missed it
2017.
because I've
Um,
missed a couple Super Bowls because I've had to work.
and then I liked the it was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. That was a really good one. Yeah. So there've been some good ones in the past 10 years, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I am the biggest person that I feel art is subjective, so I don't act like my opinion is king. Okay, so
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm not one of those arrogant people that just because I don't like it means it's not good.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
And
did
you're like,
not care for it one single bit. I gave him a chance. He bored the shit out of me. I walked away.
and you're like, Damn you! Like, what is happening? What
I
is
just all
happening?
I saw was some guy rambling 100 words a minute, and yeah, and I heard a but. That's all I. Okay, and a bunch of people dancing around. Yeah, all right.
My God, you sound like an old man. Um,
I like
I
more.
didn't give
You
you
know which
shit.
one was good? Okay, if we're gonna go with this, you know which one was good? Which was better? And it's
What?
not the same thing though. The Beyonce one that was like 2 weeks ago was better than this, in my opinion. I enjoyed that more than this.
Really?
Yes.
The only reason I'll give that, the only reason I'll give Beyonce her halftime show, I thought it was meh, but the TSU marching band was fantastic.
Okay. But I'm just saying in context, I thought I enjoyed that more than this.
Okay, that's fair. Um,
If you want to
did
go old man style.
you? I'm talking old man. Did you have a favorite commercial? Because I did. I had,
Not really. I thought the gist of them were pretty terrible. I was really bored. I was
dude.
very disappointed in the advertising community.
For the most part, I agree.
I'm sure you're gonna say one, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one was good. But off the top of my head, I can't. I think there was only like one or two I liked.
Um, I thought the one with David Beckham and Matt Damon were funny.
No, I don't like that one.
Um, I chuckled at that one. I laughed at the Dodge Ram with Glenn Powell.
No, I don't like that one either.
I actually hated that one. She's like, this is so Texan. I'm like, I know it's great. It's fantastic.
And I like Glenn Powell.
Um, I love the Tortinos one. The one where they kill the alien.
Nope, Lincoln.
Okay, so it's you know that reel that goes around like the meme where it's like, I did my part, I did my part,
Yeah,
I didn't do shit. Well,
yeah.
it's him and Sam Richardson from Veep, right?
Okay.
And they're like the two dads with, like, their three kids, right? Like it's like uh it was like two boys and a girl, and like they're saying bye to the alien, and he's like, like walking back to his like he's like walking backwards to his like spaceship, and he gets to the door, and the door closes on him and kills him.
I think I missed it.
And so he's there stuck in the door, like dying, and the kids are screaming because like they're like, no, no, and the parents are like, oof, that sucks.
So what was it for?
Tortino's pizza roll. That's and they're
Oh,
just like eating
okay.
the Tortinos, watching this alien die.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to my dad when it was happening, like because we were talking about the game and we were watching this commercial, and we were just like dying laughing. Like we're like, this is demented and it's hilarious. Like I think, and it was in like the final like 3 minutes of the game. So like they stayed to like the very end of the game.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't see it.
Dude, I'll send it to you. They actually had
Okay.
they had two versions of it. One was the one they showed, and there was an uncut one where the alien's still dying. Oh, excuse me, and his eyeball pops out and like lands on like Sam Richardson's foot. He's like, ah, eyeball. Oh, I have goopy stuff on my foot now. Oh, sorry, kids. Sorry, kids. Dude, it was it was my favorite because it was just so demented. I did not see that coming. I was like, oh, okay, you made like an alien, okay. And then like they kill him. I'm like, what is this? And then of course, this Jay and Silent Bob Dunkin' Donuts one with Ben Affleck was funny.
That one I was entertained with. I couldn't call my favorite, but it was entertaining. I loved just seeing Belichick in a commercial. That was amusing.
Belichick was in it?
Yeah. The Dunkin' Donuts one?
The one with Jay and Silent Bob?
No, the one with Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck had like three of them then.
There was two Dunkin' Donuts ones?
There
Oh, that's the ones I actually thought was the Matthew McConaughey ones were pretty good.
The Matthew McConaughey one was they were good. They were decent.
Yeah.
Of course, the one everyone hated was the Kanye one. I didn't even see that one.
I didn't see it either. That's why I saw this controversy. Like, when did that even air? I missed it.
I think that happened like during the post game, because I remember we turned it off.
See, that would make sense then, yeah, because I didn't watch that.
Because I didn't see it, but then like Spec and KJ were like, "Fuck that dude," and I'm like, "Huh?" And Ashley's like online, and she like sees the pop, like the controversy pop. Did you see a Kanye commercial? I'm like, did you? Should know. I didn't. And
Yeah, very weird.
yeah, it was. So I forget. I think he had his website on Squarespace, and they were like, they took it down like, this is not, he lied to us, and this is not what we do not condone this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because you saw what it went to, right?
What, his shirts?
Yeah.
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 But yeah, like that's the thing everyone's wondering, like, how did he get this approved? So it's like,
So he lied to Fox and he lied to Squarespace.
oh, okay.
Because
Well,
Fox, yes, they're like backpedaling. Like, we didn't know that this was gonna go to. We
oh,
didn't
yeah,
know.
I'm sure they gotta cover their ass.
Oh yeah. The legal department was like, what the shit happened? Oh, dude, the legal department was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's going to what?
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, and literally, like, it was on Reddit. They were like, so that his site didn't get any traffic. They had like the one item he had was like the one T-shirt.
Yeah, I heard he only had one item on the thing, which is make it even more ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like $8 million for. He paid $8 million for that spot.
He probably has it though.
Oh, he has tons of money. Like, that's not.
Yeah.
Like, you spent $8 million, and he was like, I watched the video on YouTube, and he was like, I paid the money I would have spent on a camera. I'm getting my girl put in, so I'm shooting this on an iPhone. I'm like,
Then like I think I missed Elon's commercial too. Apparently he paid $40 million for a commercial. I don't think I saw that one either.
No, I didn't see his Doge bullshit. But we saw Border Patrol. They had Border Patrol like, come join the Border Patrol, and we're like, fuck off, fuck off. Do your country proud. Like, no. Double. They're double barreling that shit. Yeah, there was some. I always like the "This Is Us" commercial. Like, be like Jesus. I'm like, take the $8 million that you paid for this commercial. Actually, it's probably more like closer to 20 million, because that was like a 3-minute commercial.
Yeah, some of them were long. Was it just me? Some of them seemed like long.
Some of them were long. It's 8 million. It's 8 million for, I think, 30 seconds. So if you're getting like a 3-minute or 2-minute commercial, that's.
I know. I just remember like watching some of them. I'm like, this is going really long for a commercial.
Yeah, no, like the "This Is Us" trailer was like 2 minutes long. I'm like, all right, so it's 2 minutes, and then they also had to pay the rights for the Johnny Cash version of the Personal Jesus.
Oh, okay.
We're like, all right, so you had to pay like a lot of money. Just why don't you like help people and donate money to like help people? But that'd be too much. That'd be too crazy. No, so I didn't see any of the pregame stuff. I know Randy Moss is going to be he's leaving Fox Sports. He will now be the football coach at some I think a 2D2 league. But he's going to coach college, so good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah. And then Marshall Faulk will be the running backs coach for Colorado.
College?
Yes.
Oh.
If it was NFL, I would have said Denver.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's why I was confused. Like Colorado.
Well,
look at all these guys getting back in. So him, Dion, Randy, all getting back in it, but they were just not going pro.
Yep, exactly. So, and then I'm trying to think. Like, I turned the game off. I watched like a little of the post game, but not much. I missed Jimmy Johnson.
I don't think I watched anything after the trophy ceremony.
That was a botched thing too. Jesus, like Terry Bradshaw was like, oh, what?
Yeah, I don't understand why they put up the guy that's like had cancer or has cancer, or the one who's probably the oldest one up there, and they give him the lead MC duties. I'm like, bro, he's not the one that should be doing.
Yeah, no, like Jesus.
His voice was like cracking and everything. Like,
yeah, like give it that. I mean, I don't know who they could have given it to, but
there was 5 guys on that board. They could have given it to any of them.
I mean, maybe not Gronk, not Tom.
Tom,
no,
please not Gronk.
You win game, you get trophy. Trophy good. Gronk happy. Like, good for you, Gronk.
And of course, I feel like he was almost there just so he could be like, well, when I was on the Patriots and we were down this, I was like, oh boy, here we go. It's like it just
Him
he
and
was able to get in that opportunity right away. And then I think he
oh,
even did a thing like, when I was on Tampa Bay and we beat them, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
dude. Have you watched not Tom Brady, Gronk and Edelman's podcast?
No.
It's funny.
Okay.
It's funny. You should catch it. Let's see. Is there anything else from the game I'm missing?
From the game,
Yeah, or the
can
Sunday
we
night.
can we talk about the big to his face?
What? Wait, what's up?
To Mahomes when he got face planted by the
Oh,
Eagles.
dude. Like, where's the flag? I'm like, I said, I don't know, see a flag.
I mean, look, there should have been a flag, whatever that there wasn't, because the game was so out of reach by then. It's not like he's like, well, if we would have got that penalty, but it's like, man, that was
like,
how
I
is that not a penalty?
I know that Hopkins was like, there should have been like two more, like two.
Oh my God, sore loser! Come on, buddy, like stop.
There was a hit on Kelsey. I was like, oof, that could have been close. But on the other hand, I'm kind of glad they just fucking let the team play.
It just like I try to respect the guy because he's a good player, but it's just like, and he's probably just really pissed off that they lost so badly. But he's sitting there making a big deal about the refs. I was like, bro, the refs is not why you guys lost. They could have called so many calls and it wouldn't have mattered. Like the point is the front line kept getting to Patrick and he couldn't do anything. So it doesn't really matter what the refs did or did not
I
do.
don't like, dude, like, and
It's not like you guys. The thing that's funny that I was mentioning to my brother and he was laughing about too is that let's just say someone totally missed the game and they saw the score at the end and they would have been like, well, they lost, but at least they tried. It's like, no, it's like that all came in like the last, second half of the fourth quarter.
Dude, that came out. That came after Philly had put in their backups. Like, when was the last time you saw backups in a Super Bowl game?
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, when. So, hold on, let me see here. Let me pull
We were actually amazed that Patrick Mahomes was in the whole game. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, this isn't like, I know that it's the Super Bowl, but there's no reason for it. Like, you're not making it back.
No, not at all. Okay, so here we go real quick. And also give it up to AJ Brown, dude. He had some amazing freaking plays. All right, real quick. All right, so looking
Which
at
I think he's a free agent, so it might be interesting.
Oh, if Philly's smart, they'll bring him back.
If he's not a free agent, I think he's a free agent next year, but it's close.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick. Really, Patrick Mahomes, 257 yards. Dude, those two interceptions were killer, dude.
Oh, and it's funny. He actually had more yards than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. That's probably dude. A good chunk of this is from that 65-yard Xavier Worthy catch.
No, I know. It's just funny. Like I said, it's one of those things on paper. It's like if you were to look at like, Mahomes actually did better.
Dude,
the only thing I think Hurts got more rushing yards.
He did. So, but here again, I mean, look at this: Kansas City rushing. Patrick Mahomes 25 yards. Hunt 9. Kareem 8. Pacheco 7. Like, dude, 40 never. There was a meme going around that Kendrick Lamar had more rushing yards than the Chiefs. Like they're like K-Dot has rushed more, has been on the field more than the running backs. This was insane. Jalen Hurts had 72 yards rushing. Saquon has 57. People were giving Saquon shit about like not having enough. Dude, those 57 yards were big. His 40 yards, like he had 6 receiving.
Also, he had receiving yards too. Yeah.
Yeah, like the dude was not like the dude kept the balance off or kept pressure off of Hurts, which was his job.
The thing is, though, it's like, there is a reason that the Chiefs made it this far. Their defense is good for the most part. Not as much in the passing on this one, but it's like one of those things that like, hey, somebody had to stop them eventually, and this is when it happened. It's like people are like, trust me, I was surprised just as much as anyone.
Well, like you look at the Eagles receiving 69. Devontae Smith had 69. AJ Brown had 43.
Mm-hmm.
Dotson had 42. Saquon had 40. Xavier Worthy,
Yeah, because everyone had
157.
Jahan Dotson getting a lot.
Right.
I want to know
Travis
what that
Kelce,
prop was.
look at that, 39. DeAndre Hopkins had only had 18. Juju had only had 16. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, what was the other thing I saw? Oh man, there was another like slight on KC, but I mean, they just, I mean, and Cooper DeJean's like pick six. I mean,
Oh, that thing was amazing.
it was amazing, right? But like you look at KC, like this was an absolute ass whooping until the end.
Yeah, but by then they were checked out. So.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But their pass rush was ridiculous. Like
Oh, that's what it was.
just watching them one after another. Like they just kept breaking through, and they just could not stop those guys.
Who was the Chiefs' defensive tackle who like had kind of hurt his neck?
Oh, Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. They're making fun of him because before the game he was shaking Trump's hand. They're like saying, pleasure for you to be here. And I was like, the ancestors saw you. Yeah, exactly. We don't shake hands with that dipshit. I'm like, that's hilarious.
He deserves what he got then.
Exactly. And you're like he was upset. Kelsey was upset. I'm like, yeah, that's what you get.
Here, of course, here's the $100,000 question: does he retire?
Kelsey, no.
Okay.
I think this Chiefs team stays together. I think they run it back. And again, I think the Chiefs are, one of the teams to beat in the AFC. I think the AFC teams that I think we'll see next year. Again, I think it's gonna be the same ones: KC, Baltimore, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Houston.
How dare you?
I think Houston. Hopefully fixes their offensive line issues, and then I think we're just right fucking there, right fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see what our I don't think we have an offensive coordinator yet, do we?
I thought you did.
Houston Texans.
I thought they hired someone.
Offensive coordinator. Let's see. Who do we get? We got, because I know Bobby Slovak went to the Dolphins.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, here we go. Nick Caley.
Whoever that is.
Nick Caley, assistant coach for the Rams past 2 seasons. He was the Rams pass coordinator. There we go.
Did you see that Tyreek walked back his comments?
Yes. I was just passionate and like,
oh my god, people like that are ridiculous. Like, how are you gonna come by and say, "I want to get traded"? And they're like, "No, I want to stay." It's like,
never mind. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I was in the heat of the moment.
I'm like, I get it. I
think Miami should get rid of him just based on that. Nope, sorry, you said you wanted to go. You're gone.
I mean,
they don't really have. I know, in a way, they can't afford to get rid of them. They don't have anything.
I don't. Yeah, let's say, like, who do they have?
But it's just so shitty, like team wise or team morale wise or whatever. It's like guys saying, "Oh, I want to leave," then like, "Oh no, I want to stay." Like, that's a bitch move.
Oh no, it's dumb. It's very stupid. Very stupid. I think that when you look at freaking how he isn't. The Dolphins will be interesting next year.
You think?
If Tua can stay healthy, like they can make a good run.
I don't believe in them. They're one of those teams I think they need more than they have.
I mean, I don't fault you for that.
Wasn't Fangio their defensive coordinator?
Let me see here. I think so.
Yeah, and that's when they were a lot better.
So let's see here. What's your division? Will be interesting because the Chiefs will be the Chiefs. The Broncos are going to be, I think, really great.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Your Chargers are good.
That they are going to depend on the off season what they do. That's what I'm going to say because there's things we need to do and we'll see if they do them.
Um, the division I think will be interesting next year. Um, the AFC East, no, because it's gonna be Buffalo. AFC North will be interesting because Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh.
Yes.
The AFC South,
Pittsburgh
AFC South, I think Houston. If we can just get one or two pieces, I think we run that division. AFC West, I just talked about it. NFC East, I mean, it's Eagles and Washington. Dallas ain't gonna do shit. Giants are gonna do shit. The NFC North, that is interesting. That is interesting because you've got Detroit, who I think will stay tough. Like I don't see them dropping off. The Packers, I don't see them dropping off. The Vikings, I'm curious to see what they do in the offseason.
That's gonna have everything to do with how good McCarthy does.
Exactly. And then
Plus,
Chicago.
Aaron Jones is a free agent as well.
That'd be interesting. And then Chicago. Like Chicago, I think made the right.
Chicago's gonna be really fucking good. If I had to put money on, they're gonna be really fucking good.
I think Chicago. I think Chicago's gonna be that team that I think Chicago is that team that shocks us, and I could see them beating out Green Bay and Minnesota for the wild card.
I think Green Bay's got problems.
They do. I think
they've got Josh Jacobs, and that's it. Jordan Love was not good this year.
I thought he was all right.
He was okay, but I mean, he took a step back considering how he was the year before.
Yeah, but
he was much better last year.
He was. I think he makes the right steps.
Okay.
Let's see here. NFC South, I think, is just a shit show, but I think Atlanta and Tampa Bay could.
Hey man, we'll see how Penix does.
We'll see how Penix does. We'll see how Bryce Young comes back for his third year.
Well, that's another team that they need to make improvements. If they give him more to work with, he's showing that he has the talent. He just needs more to work with.
Exactly. And then I think this is another toss-up division of the NFC West. Arizona, Rams, Niners, Seahawks. I think if the Niners stay healthy, I think they can make a good push. But
well, of course.
They've got Debo.
Don't forget they got the whole Brock Purdy sign they got to do.
Yeah,
so I'm sure they will, but that's a big factor. You never know. Sometimes teams surprise us.
That is true, but who? Debo Samuel asked for a trade. I'd be interested.
Yeah, Ayuk's got to come back from the ACL tear.
Yeah. Then
McCaffrey actually has to make it through a season.
Oh, I know. I did not see this happening. Judge grants ex-49ers defensive tackle Dana Stubblefield release from prison.
Who the hell is that?
Dude, Stubblefield, he played in the Niners in the 90s, but apparently let's see here. He was his 2020 rape conviction was vacated.
Jesus.
Interesting. I used to when I played, and I feel this is before he was a piece of shit, or he was maybe always was a piece of shit. But the N64 was Brett Favre's NFL football was a fun game to play, and I'd play as the Niners because Steve Young and Jerry Rice and Stubblefield was the guy I would be on defense. All right, here we go. But okay, so with Samuel Debo, let's see here. Where could he go?
Pittsburgh.
What would you think if they went to Buffalo?
I don't see him fitting in there.
I mean,
plus they got all these random dudes. I think they're gonna hang with all these guys.
I do too. I think Josh Allen did a really good job with them. So
they're probably just gonna try to develop these guys. Although I do say Amari Cooper's gone.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't there that long. Only like half the season.
That's what I'm saying, and he didn't do anything, so I don't see why they're going to bother to keep a guy that didn't
Yeah,
do anything.
that's
Just
true.
like I'm sure Hopkins is gone from the Chiefs.
You know what? I will say this: it would be interesting if Hopkins came back to Houston.
He could, yeah.
I actually wouldn't be. I'd be okay with that.
But I mean, the Chiefs are getting Rashid Rice back. They got Worthy. They got Kelsey. I don't see why they would bring Hopkins back.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't think they need Hopkins because you also have Juju Smith. You have Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood Brown's a free agent.
Oh, is he?
Yep. Although
Okay.
they could bring him back too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way all these guys are coming back.
No, like I think I haven't heard anything about Houston bringing back Diggs. Um, so I don't. I like Diggs when he was healthy. Healthy was great, but
I think they have to bring him back though,
you think?
because of Tank Dell.
So
So what are you gonna do? Roll with just Nico for the whole year? Unless they pick somebody else up. Unless they can.
that's what
Obviously, there's other
that's.
people they can get, but they got to get somebody.
I think that they pick someone up in the draft, but I think they need to
Okay.
go also offensive line heavily in the draft.
Oh, you think?
So you think? Hold on, let me see. NFL draft. Let's see here. Let me see the mock draft.
I'm just concentrated on Myles Garrett going to the Chargers. No.
Um, I mean, try and manifest that shit into the atmosphere, into the ether. But let's see here. Um, I no. I want. What the hell is this? Oh, they have. This is interesting. Round 2, they have Quinn Ewers from UT going to the Cleveland Browns. Interesting. Let's see here. Let's look at who is this? This is NFL.com. All right, so I'm gonna present this, share screen. Let's do this real quick. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go round 1. Let's see who they Cam Ward going to Tennessee. That'll be let's see here. I I could see Tennessee going for Cam Ward. Cleveland going for Travis Hunter. Dude, I don't know what Cleveland's gonna do with freaking Deshaun Watson.
I'm sure they don't know what they're gonna do.
Exactly. Giants getting Shador. Okay. The Patriots getting Abdul Carter from Penn State. Okay. Jacksonville getting a cornerback. Raiders getting. I want the Boise State running back. I think he'd be a good third back for us. Let's see here.
Everything I've heard is he's really good.
Huh?
Everything I've heard is that he's really good.
Is let's see here. Tennis.
But don't you guys have Mixon under contract?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we have Mixon, we have Damian Pearson, we have a Goomba Wale, but I think we need like another really good. Let's see. Niners getting Kevin Banks. I would like him as our offensive tackle, but that I don't think he'll be gone before the time we get up here. I don't see us making a trade to go up for a linebacker, but I mean that'd be interesting if Houston made a trade. Janae Barron, I would, I always want UT players, but that'd be interesting. Let's see here. Where are your?
I know it's the only problem when you play well. You're all the way down there.
I know, right? Arizona doing a projection trade with Denver. Oh, here we go. Going for a safety is what they're projecting y'all to do.
I don't see that happening, but okay.
Let's see here.
When we desperately need a wide receiver, unless they get one in free agency.
Right. Let's see here. Detroit, and then.
Because the Quentin Johnson experiment is not working.
Jets get the Mississippi quarterback. That would. Okay. I don't really see them drafting down to get a quarterback, but maybe. Let's see here. Second round mock draft.
The thing with predicting any quarterback is it's kind of hard to do because there's at least 3 or 4 of them that are going to be out there, and we got to see where they land first.
Oh yeah, 100%. Quinn Ewers.
No, I'm saying these people with their boards, it's like they don't know they're not predicting any of these other guys to go first because if they do, then they're not going to need these people.
Well, that's like when you like do a mock fantasy draft. Like you're like, oh, if I can be here, I'm like, yeah, but that's if you're at that spot. That's if you get this. It's always fun. I don't see Quinn going higher than a third round. I don't. If he goes to Cleveland, good, but I don't see that happening. Let's see here. We're in the second round. Let's see here. Where is your Chargers? Y'all not have a second round pick?
I don't know.
There we go. Yeah, defensive tackle. All right.
That we definitely need because I bet you they're going to let Matt go.
Let's see here. I don't have. Oh man, if Jaden Blue went to Kansas, if Kansas became a team full of Longhorns, I'd be so pissed. Like, god damn it! Don't make me cheer for these. Oh, there we go. Cameron Williams goes to Philly as a guard. All right, that'd be good. Be a good, solid pickup for them. Let's see here. Then finally, round 3. Let's see here. I think Isaiah Bond to the Patriots. That wouldn't be bad. I think he'll go a little higher there. He's a good running back, good wide receiver.
Yeah, and they do a mock all the way to round 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Do we have? Did the Texans not have any picks in the third round? Oh, they're saying that. Oh, they're saying that we're going to give our second and third pick for Miami's first round pick. All right. Well, that's interesting. I don't see that happening. I don't see us doing that shit. Hope not. Hope not. All right. Well,
Yep.
that's it. It's always fun. We'll do an episode for the draft. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll go live for a little bit during the draft. Who knows?
It all depends what we're doing that day.
Exactly. 'Cause I will be in New Mexico, which will be so
Oh
weird.
yeah, officially you will be there, huh?
That's weird for me to say that. That's
Well, it's
weird.
kind of at least good you know where you're going.
It's true. My parents are looking at places like a small like condo or something like that, like to get out of the heat for the summer. Like in northern New Mexico, which is
Is that actually cooler?
like 20 to 30 degrees cooler.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I figured it's still inland.
No, well, because we're like, like they're looking at northern New Mexico, like by Taos. So like in the summertime, it's like 80.
I guess because Texas is more south. That's why it gets hotter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also because where we are going to be at, and we'll be in Albuquerque. We are 5,000 feet above sea level. I did not realize that. So
That sounds high.
I'll need lotion to keep myself looking pretty. All right, Derek. Before we go, do you have any final thoughts on the NFL season?
There was a lot of good surprises. Unfortunately, the Super Bowl we all wanted did not happen. So I'm going to hope that somehow all these teams that we wanted to see make it next year instead. So whether it's, I mean, being realistic, like I would much rather Baltimore or Buffalo, or actually no, I'd rather Cincinnati or Buffalo, and then Detroit or the Commanders. So yeah. So hopefully one of those makes it next year between those 4. And fantasy wise, there's a lot of people I will not be drafting next year. It's not like, oh, if they fall to me or oh, if I get them lower. No, there are people I am just fully out on next year.
Who are you out on next year?
Jordan Love.
Okay. I won't lie.
Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp.
McCaffrey.
Oh yeah.
I cannot. He killed me. Killed me in 2 leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one. It'll be interesting to see where Saquon goes. Is he a first pick? Is Derrick Henry your first pick? Yeah, I think Derrick Henry has like one after this year. I think Saquon has like three if he can stay healthy. But I think Saquon and Derrick really have like good front lines now.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think I took Derrick Henry like pick number 8 or something, so that definitely ain't happening again.
No, no. If you're number one, I think then if you're drafting number one, which I'm sorry, it's gonna be either Barkley, Henry.
Jane
Is
Daniels.
another Jane Daniels? Yeah.
I
So
won't be taking him number 1, but I can see someone doing it, and
I can see.
I won't call them crazy for doing it.
I wouldn't call them crazy for doing that either.
I
That'll be
I
interesting.
can't take a quarterback overall. I can't do it.
For me, it's always running back. I either go running back, wide receiver, running back. I go quarterback in the third round.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you were to take, let's just say you're in a 12-team league and you take a quarterback first, dude, by the time it comes back around, all the good running backs are gone.
Oh yeah, you're done. Yeah, and you can at least there's
So,
always at least one decent quarterback in the third round.
well, I mean, between like even if you take a running back in the first round,
Yeah.
by the time, so you got Jaden, Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe
Yep.
Burrow.
Yep.
Uh, I feel like I'm forgetting one other one. You could
You've got
maybe say Goff, maybe. He's a good fantasy quarterback.
yeah. I
So
think
so between those 5 or 6, you should have one of them around.
yeah. I mean, okay. I saw it. It was
I want no part of Matthew Stafford next year.
that's that's fine. But yeah, I think Josh Allen, Lamar, Burrow, Goff. If they keep this team, I think Hurts could push himself into that fifth spot.
Mm.
If he keeps that Pat Mahomes
I
will be
personally want nothing to do with the Eagles unless it's Saquon because I had AJ Brown last year and he didn't do shit because
I know
Saquon gets all the love. So
it's true.
and the
That
only
is
way
true.
Hurts is worth anything is for all the tush pushes.
That is good. That's true. I want to see who the Texans draft before I pick up CJ again.
I ain't fucking. That's another one I ain't touching. I want
Oh,
nothing to do with him. I wouldn't even take him as my fucking backup.
oh, I would. I'll have CJ in my
Well,
backup.
yeah, you're a homer.
I am. I literally am. But I
Um,
could say,
I will just say the last thing. Just speaking of for funsies, I guess you could say in a way, but like for a my backup next year, dude, I would totally take Penix or Drake May
yeah.
or Caleb Williams as my backup. I would totally take them as my backup just to see what happens because
Oh, that
any of those guys might blow up.
yeah. I could easily or Knicks.
I don't think you'll be able to take Nix as a backup. I bet he's going to go earlier, but that's just my opinion.
I could see him being someone's starter. I really
Yeah,
could.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll last long enough.
I actually had Baker as Ashley's backup for a while, and then made him the starter, and he did pretty decent.
Dude, Baker was my backup in my 2 quarterback league. That's how fucking shitty my 2 quarterbacks were.
God
I had
damn.
Kirk Cousins and Jordan Love. They both sucked
Ooh.
ass.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. For those who are watching the replay, thank you for all the dozens of people that have watched. We are off next week just because I don't know what's going on with me, with me packing up and moving. So we're gonna take like a wee little hiatus, and then season 3 will be back. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but I do want to have some more topics because football's over. I'll have to get a new background. I'll have to have Ash make me a new background.
You'll have to do some work.
I know, right? What the shit? Oh, I won't have to. Ash will, but I'll have to like I'll have to tell her what I want, and then
You're like,
um,
babe, I need a new background.
I need something. And she's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I'm thinking this. I'm thinking that." That's not. You're not helping me. You're like, I got it. I got it. Just stop talking. I'm like, all right, gotcha. Okay, let me see here. Let me find our playoff music. Video file. Boom. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Of course, ready to go. All right. Listen. For Derek and myself, we've had fun this fantasy football, and we'll definitely do it again next year.
Hell yeah.
This is a lot of fun, and yeah. Remember, it costs nothing to be good. Peace out, people.